walks, Friday. It's a lovely day. Lawnmowers are out. The birds are all singing, and I'm coming to you from this Parkinson's Walks high-tech studio full of all the latest equipment. Pity it's gardening equipment, but there you go. Right, we'll have a trawl through some comments, shall we? See how we get on. We're starting with comments on the Camel Trail, bike cycle route from Padstow to Weybridge and beyond. It goes as far as Bodmin, I believe. Markham Richardson says, a delightful cycle ride along what must have been a spectacular train journey into Weybridge and beyond. Yeah. And before it gets to the Camel Estuary, it goes to lovely wooded valleys. It must have been absolutely wonderful down there. And Michael from Poland. How you doing, Michael? Things still a bit tough out your way. He says the railway line must have been very busy in its heyday. Plenty of fish trains leaving for London, mixed with holiday traffic in the summer. Yeah, wow, it must have been a lot of hustle and bustle. He says it's lovely to see the spring flowers. We have plenty of yellow here at the moment in Poland. The forsythia is well out and brings much colour to an otherwise drab outlook. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? Our forsythia is still thinking about it. Peter Smith says, it must be 45 plus years since I last did that ride. Ah, well done, Peter. The surface seems to have improved since then. Yeah, I remember in the early days where they dragged the sleepers out, it was kind of doing that business as you rode along. Yes, it has got better. Peter wonders if I can persuade the wife to let me have another go when I'm next down that way. Well, providing you offer to do it just on your own, you'll probably be alright. Mention the wife coming with you. It's a bit sticky. Now, old Mike, what a lovely bicycle ride. Wonderful scenery, beautiful primroses and blackthorn in bloom, and the joy of it all, my legs didn't ache and I didn't get out of breath. Oh, what a view. Simon, our hairy golfer friend. That bridge is amazing, isn't it just? Did you count the rivets? No. But what it does highlight, of course, is each one of those rivets was put in by hand, by an individual. And a lot of it assembled, I suppose, in some engineering work somewhere, you would imagine, and then the rest of it assembled on site. But each and every one of those rivets hammered into place by a man. Wow, what a job. Michael Miller. Lovely though your bike ride must have been, so sad to see it's no longer a railway, and echoing to the sound of a T9. Yeah. Especially, I imagine as you pulled out of Padstow, trying to get up some a little bit of speed before crossing the bridge, there's that very narrow cutting, and the sound bouncing off the walls there must have been something else, I would think. Wow. James Weeks. Ah yes, we had one or two computer issues. He said, I'm glad to hear it wasn't your machinery that was acting up. I'd be a bit worried. No, not mine, my computer. And having thought it was all settled down, it's playing up again. Oh well. Jim Nichols. Jim from New Zealand. My machinery is playing up too, but I'm told it's just old age and no upgrades are possible. I don't think we're on the same page, Jim. It's not my machinery, it's my machinery. I like the film All Those Primroses. Pity the camels were not available and you had to take a bike instead. No, you know, leave it there. My bike hasn't been used for so long it's now as rusty as I am. Good old Jim. Lionel and Mary Travels. Good channel if you want to go and have a look over there. My. Those knees were like pistons on an old steam engine pulling the Atlantic Coast Express. Oh dear. Graham Lee. They're all at it now. Very enjoyable as usual. That trail always gives me the hump. Not sure if it's one or two. I think we'll leave that there. Let's go on to the film, which was, of course, just a local walk, wasn't it? A springtime walk in the area. Very good. But before we do, Sumac MacArthur, who is the official virtual mascot for this channel, getting a bit scratchy. Did you get a dog? I definitely heard a dog barking on your vlog. Can you please tell it that the position of mascot is filled? Calm down, girl, calm down. Martin Hall, welcome from the East Riding of Yorkshire. Always enjoy going on our virtual walks, especially as I always bring my virtual flask of tea with me as well. Oh, here we go with the virtuals. We've had virtuals everything here. Virtual sandwiches, virtual boots, virtual wellies, virtual everything. Oh dear. On a more serious note, the peace and serenity of our latest walk is so good for the soul and the human spirit. It really is. I mean, all you've got to do really is wander off out to where you find a little bit of grass and a few trees. Always does the trick. Andrew Merriman. What a nice peaceful walk for a Good Friday morning. I had real stereo with the pheasants. There was some on your video and some in my back garden, all making a noise at the same time. Can you? I bet you didn't know where to look first, Andrew. Wonderful. Yes, oh dear. He says, it's 50 years since I've walked the Malvern. That's in response to Malcolm Richardson, who said, the sights and sounds of spring, sans traffic noise, a peaceful, gentle stroll through tranquil countryside with those blue, remembered Malvern hills in the distance. Yeah. Not sure if I could still make the Malverns. Give it a try. And David Berlani, hope I'm pronouncing that right, David. If not, let me know. The change from winter to summer is almost overnight here in Granada, Spain. Last week's snow, and today at least 25 degrees. Mind you, the almond and cherry tree is going to blossom late January, quickly followed by the start of the strawberry season. I bet that blossom's something to behold out there, David, isn't it? Wonderful. Lionel and Mary travels again. I had a railway walk planned on Tuesday, but I tested positive for COVID. So that's put my plans on hold for a week or so. Oh dear. And of course Mary's now got it as well. Take care of you two. It's not gone away, has it, this COVID nonsense? And this time last year, that's all we were talking about. Yeah. Oh well. Jim Nichols. I still miss the English spring, 50 years after leaving home to find my fortune. I still think it's round the next bend at the foot of that rainbow. Don't give up, Jim. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's there. Vintage trains and abandoned railways are on. I've had one or two issues just lately and he's putting it through well. Nothing beats an early spring walk. Seeing the first celandines and primroses as nature stirs from its slumbers. The rooks in the trees restlessly repairing their nests, and perhaps an early swift or swallow. A magical time of year. Yeah, I agree. Fully agree there, Ron. And of course you have every reason to appreciate it, I imagine. Great stuff. Right, okay. To trawl through some of the comments. Now, film club this week. Let's have a look at some snow in Cornwall. Yeah, I'm digging up some of my old stuff again. You don't see much snow in Cornwall. This is an occasion where we went down expecting sunshine and ended up in the snow. There you go. And next week's film, Tintern Station. We're back to railways, folks. Yes, wonderful. Tintern Station on the old railway line. Was that the Wye Valley route all the way down there? I don't know. Probably not. Anyway, when it closed, excuse me, when the railway line closed, somebody had the brilliant idea of not levelling the station but actually turning it into a cafe. And it's been running successfully pretty much ever since. And it's a good look at an old railway, as was. Well worth a visit. So we'll pop down there and have a look. I'll get the platform tickets. If you're a little bit late arriving, you'll find me in the cafe having a nice cappuccino, I suspect. Please see you there and don't be late. We're off to sunny Cornwall. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's only a flurry, it won't last. It won't settle. Oh. The farther south we go now, the less there'll be. You'll peter out in a minute, you watch. Well, that was fun. At least here in Padstow we're sheltered and we're snowed up to the sea, so we won't get any snow down here, although it is a tad windy. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say that was snow. Not supposed to happen. Well guys, I'm sure you'll agree with me, there's only one thing you can do on a day like today. Get the walking boots on. No? Come on, you'll love it. Well, this is late March and this is our spring break in Cornwall, and as you can see, not the sort of conditions we're used to down here, but snow, camera, like a child in a sweet shop really. We're going to try and see how far we can get on this walk. Don't quite know with the cold how long I'll last out or the camera will last out. But it's a golden opportunity for a lovely walk, so take you with me, let's see how far we can get. Cornwall, summer holiday or winter retreat. Wind in the wires. Trevone. Well, that's the cross country bit done. We're now across to the coast on the other side from Padstow. Now we head south, turn around at the golf course, come back all the way along the coast. That's if we get that far. Morning. Harding Bay. Tintern golf course then. This is as far south as we go, so now we turn around and head home. The only issue is that we had the wind at our back all the way down here. Now we're going to face the wind, so we're going to get a bit of a temperature drop, I fancy. Sunlight playing with us here. Mother Ivy's Bay. Harlin then, and we're going to have no trouble with the headlands today. Well, that completes the circle, kind of, back to Harlin. Snow's pretty much gone. Just gonna tramp home from here. Ah, my friend, I know just how you feel. I think we're both fading fast at the moment. I shall get home with a bit of luck. Don't know if your future's quite as bright.